Hello, I'm Mihai from Fresh Forecast. Let's take a look at grapes exported from these major origins. Moderate volume growth over the years. We can see that positive years tend to be followed by small declines. 2016 will also be a single-digit decline. December data is incomplete. Value grows a bit faster, about 20% added between 2011 and 2015 to about $2.5 billion. The challenge, though, the main change in this market is the structure of the market. So let's look at that for a second. So the destination continent. A few years back, North America and Europe used to be the dominant destinations with about 500,000 tons each. Asia, just under 250,000. Fast forward to 2015, Europe and North America have been more or less flat, at least from these origins, and Asia's grown 50%. So at this rate, Asia is going to be the clear leader by 2020. Let's see how different markets within Asia have evolved. China dominant, South Korea strong second. Hong Kong used to be the primary point of entry for China. We can also see that in the monthly import patterns. Let's take a look at that by component. So in 2011, we can see China and Hong Kong having identical monthly patterns. Fast forward to last year, China is importing most of its fruits directly, while Hong Kong has occupied a different position in the calendar. So Asia's growth clearly influences the export preferences of the main supplier. Let's take a look at that for a second. So we're looking at the main supplier, which is Chile, and let's see how their exports have evolved by market. Right? So this is Asia growing, and it seems to the growth seems to affect Europe much more than the US. Now the reason for that, or at least part of the reason, is in varieties. Now, if we look at the US, the top varieties are all seedless, they're very constant over the years. In Europe, the number one variety is Red Globe, and this is growing. That is significant because in Asia, Red Globe is dominant. So 3 out of 4 punnets imported from Chile are Red Globe. And as Asia continues to grow, we can expect some supply constraints in Europe. Europe, of course, is adapting. Let's look at European imports. A couple of years back, Chile used to provide about a quarter of all volumes coming into Europe. In the meantime, the decline of the Chilean volumes has been more than compensated by the growth of South Africa, Peru, and India. Finally, as usual, let's take a look at the short term. Just to recap the monthly patterns of the origins we're analyzing. Peru peaks in November, December, January. South Africa a bit later, December to February. And Chile is the one that is going into season now. They peak around April, May. And we can see that last year they've exported about 51,000 tons in January. And so far this year, in the first 2 weeks of January, they've already exported more than 30,000 tons. So it looks like the season's off to a strong start. I hope this has been useful. Success!